Today we're going to be using the Witch's Familiar palette from the Fantasy Cosmetica Indie Eyeshadow line. Here is the color story. We have deep blues with light kind of white toned cyan colors with red, purple, kind of like a green gold shift, and a deep red. So it's like a very apt name, The Witch's Familiar, based off of the color story of the palette design itself, as well as the color story inside. It matches and almost mimics some of the colors that we have here. Please forgive me for all of the storm sounds. It's raining really hard today. I live in the Pacific Northwest, so we got rain. I'll be going into the shade Tarot, this red here, and I'll be going in along the upper crease area, and then I'll be going in with the black on my lid. So we'll just do that. You guys will have to tell me if you're someone who likes the fall and winter weather or not, because I don't know, living about 2 decades in the Pacific Northwest, it's definitely given me a taste of what the PNW is like, but I don't know if it's something that I really enjoy myself. From early fall, like late summer, early fall, until late spring, early summer, it's still really, really, really rainy, on and off stormy, and I don't know. It's just not generally like the best of weather, so it kind of gives different vibes, you know? I've never lived in Eastern Washington, so maybe it's a little bit different there, but for Western Washington, it's pretty gray, it's pretty gross. Maybe not like the nicest weather. I'll be going in with a mauve shade M143. It's going to be this shade right here. I have a pretty big dip in it. I'm pretty happy with that. I really, really, really like the mauve cream clay shadows, as well as the cream clay blushes and the not the highlighters, but the bronzers. I really, really enjoy it. You can tell from the pan right here that I have extensively used it, and I really enjoy the color. Now that it's winter, or late fall, will eventually be winter, I don't really go for bronzer. I don't think it's necessarily necessary for the types of looks that I'll be doing. So I'm just going in with the cream clay eyeshadow, and I'm buffing that up and outwards from the lid into the red shade. You guys will have to tell me what you really enjoy doing during the fall time. I just enjoy cooking and watching TV shows. I find it a little bit hard to do other hobbies. I just kind of get stuck in with the cold weather, you know? I don't know. It's a little bit hard for me. Like, I get stuck with how cold and frigid the weather is, so I just end up not doing anything. I feel like that's pretty boring, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's what a number of other people also do, you know? I'm going into that Tarot shade down at the bottom. I'll be going in on my lower lash line. And then from there in the lower lash line, I'm just going to buff out the color so it goes a little bit farther down. Like here's where my eye bags are, and I'm going to be dropping it down a little bit farther than that. I just really like the sickly look. I don't know if that's something that's normal. Going in with Max Fix Plus, and we're just going in with a light foundation. It's quite light for me, but we're going to excuse it. It's winter-ish time, and I will oh, that is pretty intense. It's not necessarily that bright of a foundation for me, but it is a little bit lighter than my skin tone. But we're going to use Coven in the eyeshadow palette here. And I'm going to be placing that on top of where I placed the black on my eyelid. I'm just going in a little bit with the red shade Coven on my upper, I don't know. I'm going right underneath with the red underneath my brow, the shade Coven. No, sorry, the shade Tarot. I'm going in with the shade Tarot right underneath the eye, and then I'm going in with Coven right on the eyelid, and I'm kind of bringing it up right in between the two, and I'm blending the two. So I'm doing that, and then I'm going in with a flat shading brush, and I'll be going in with some micellar water to go and clean up the edge of my makeup to really kind of tighten and like sharpen the wing that I'm trying to go for. I'll be going in with NYX Glitter Glue Primer, and I'm going in on the inside of the eye look on the inner corner. I'll be going in with Ulta's older version of the Lustrous eye foil in Gold Leaf. I'll be putting the gold leaf on my inner corner into the halfway point of my lid. I'll just be going in with a simple black eye pencil. This one's from LA Girl. Very quickly, I'll be going and doing my skin or the base. I'm just using some setting spray. I'll be going in with that before going in with foundation, and then I'll be ready to move on to the rest of my base. I have Maybelline Super Skin Tint in shade 118. It's the 24-hour skin tint. Here. I'll be working from the center of my face outward. going to be doing my brows really quick with NYX's Powder Louder Brow Pencil in Espresso. I'm going in with the blush shade from MAC called Sweet Enough. I'm going in with mascara and lashes really quick, and I'll see you right after that. I'm going in with Kisses, the Muses collection in the type Legacy. I'm going in with Colourpop's Super Shock Shadow in Lunch Money. I have a pretty big pan in this. It's very nice, a nice highlighter that matches a number of tones, like makeup tones. It's a champagne-y type of color, so it matches with a number of different looks. It just looks really glistening, kind of like lit from within. I'm using Makeup Forever's Dimensional Dark Brown Liner Pencil. I'll be using it for my lip liner. Then I'll be going in with Fantasy Cosmetica's shade Mystery, their lipstick shade. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate the time that you spent with me while I was doing my makeup. If there's anything that you're interested in seeing, let me know down below in the comments. I'm really interested to seeing what kind of looks that you want me to try and create. Thank you so much again for spending time with me, and I hope you take the time to take care of yourself. I hope you have a good day. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. Bye.